Good morning. Here are my three brothers in Christ at Freedom Farm Ministries. I'm going to speak to them this morning on addiction, the cause, the curse, and the cure of what addiction does to people. Addiction. Addiction often affects people in serious ways by causing them to turn to crime and violence, and thus causing turmoil in their relationships with spouses and loved ones to explode. But through Christ and His redemptive love for us, one can find true victory over this stronghold. Addiction is an ongoing battle across the world today that is only increasing in percentage. One way to help defeat this attack is by making the public more aware of what's going on, having more opportunities for people to seek help, and this comes through a need of Christ in their life. Addiction in America is on the rise dramatically, at an 8.9% increase in 2012. It is about 22.6 million Americans today, 12 and older, that are dealing with addiction either in drugs or alcohol. This is a study done by the National Institute on Drug Addiction. See, as a counselor in a substance abuse ministry geared around helping men in addictions, and being in addiction myself, I know the struggles. I know the battles. See, it comes from a personal standpoint of knowing what addiction is all about. So what we're going to look at are the three main points: the causes, the curses, and the cure of addiction. How do you know when an addict is lying? When he opens his mouth. See, the main point that we're going to look at first is how people are affected. We will look at some of the statistics and truths to the effects of addiction. Number one is the crime. Addiction causes users to turn to crime to feed their habits. Associated with this is a growing problem in our world today. It is reported by the Bureau of Justice Statistics that nearly 85% of the prison populations has had problems in addiction with drugs and alcohol. Second is violence. Violence in America is on the rise. It is the fifth leading cause of death in America, either by overuse of the drugs or by the violence and killing that is associated with the lifestyle of the drugs. And the third thing that we're going to look at is the loss of self. Compromising morals and values to enable their habit. One loses self-identity and their understanding of who they truly are in Christ. The second main point that we're going to look at is the curses. How families and loved ones are affected by these choices. Parents, how they are used. They're hurt, mistreated by the use of one's substances and their inabilities to seek help. Second are the children of the ones using these substances. The effects that it has on them growing up in a home where this kind of stuff is going on. The perpetual outcome of being addicted to a substance. And third, the friends. They have to watch others go through this dramatic state and turn their back because of their choices that one makes. See, I remember in my own life how I lost everyone around me, including myself, due to my own inabilities to seek Christ. But the third and final thing that we're going to look at is the cure. This is a resolution for a long-term solution through Jesus Christ and His redemptive power to heal one from addiction. Number one, totally surrendering everything to Him. He loves us, and because of that, He can heal us if we only give up and allow Him to take over our lives. Know that Christ is the answer to life's problems. He has and will always be the key for solving everything. And the final thing is we have to attend church and be a follower of Christ in order to overcome these strongholds of addiction. See, in my life, I tried everything around me. I've tried the 12 steps. I've tried other programs. But when I let go and I let God, it finally sank in, and I was able to see all I needed. See, when God was all I had, I found out that God was truly all I ever needed. So I say to you that have or are battling with the struggle of addiction, don't lose hope. There is hope in Christ, and it is offered to everyone. So don't lose focus on your life. And always remember that God does love you and does not want you to see, and does not want to see you in that kind of lifestyle. See, Paul said it perfectly in 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, the old is gone and the new is born.